Okay, we're here. My scene switcher got all sorts of messed up. Hello and welcome back to another FortressCraft Evolved live stream. It is Friday night, so you know what that means. I'm playing with you guys, the viewers, and joining me today is Tie-Dye. You might know him as Tie-Dye Dragon in chat or Discord. By the way, join my Discord. There's a link always in the description. So, let's see. I really want to get into some Frozen Factory content today. Do you think that's achievable, Tie-Dye?
Well, I did just tear down a couple more turbines off the OET. We should look into particle filtration. I just handed in some research parts and I got a bunch of research. I was unlocking some stuff. It looks like we're gonna have to build that C5 real soon.
What?
So,
Why? Wait, why? Why do we have to?
to turn on the hard rock grinders, we need to have the C5 built.
Oh,
We need
right.
to start powering and doing all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at our options, what we could be doing, but
If
I'm
I've been,
not sure.
if I'm being honest, I've been kind of holding off on recording more FortressCraft Evolved until we do Frozen Factory on the stream.
So then you have a little bit of meta knowledge what
Yeah,
you're doing.
I have a little bit better of an idea of what's required.
Okay. Well,
So that's why I've been
did
so
take a-
anxious to get started.
I did take a backup today, so whatever I missed last week, could you run me through that quick?
Yeah, Tadrin and I, we didn't really do a lot. We started working on trenches for the cryoplasm, and we can actually go down and just look at it.
You're not going to take the teleporter?
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's take the teleporter instead. Good idea.
Yeah, I did watch the video, but I was kind of skimming through it, doing other stuff.
Yeah. So I think you've made it this far. I'm not even sure if Tadrin's really done the Frozen Factory stuff, but I haven't gone this far. So what we did was
This is just about as far as I've gone.
Oh really?
I think in the past you used to be able to mine chrome and moly before you started the C5.
Huh.
Which is why I remember using some, but now it looks like we're hardballed by building it. So
Yeah.
this blue square here is where we were going to build the C5,
Yeah.
I believe.
That works.
Oh, yep, I see the trench here.
Yeah, and we have another one built over there too.
Are they all done yet?
I don't think they're all done, but like, you know, I've never done this, so like, I don't know if we really need to do this.
I think the rest of the way.
Oh, this one's done too.
We should decide on our perimeters, like how big of a work area we're going to have here, and how much room we're going to leave to expand.
What do we need to do to, like, what manufacturing do we need to do that we can't go back to the surface for?
There's going to be particle filtration that we need to do here in the cold caverns, in the toxic caves, and one more time down at the magma layer, I believe.
Oh, wow.
And
these
the
produce, right?
And above are going to be mined, like the layer just below the toxic caves and below are like the good veins, chrome and moly.
Yeah. Moonlight Sonata says Space Marine tie-dye. For the Emperor. Are you a 40k fan, tie-dye?
You know, I've tried to look into it, but honestly, I don't know where to start, where all the mythos begins. I tried to get into some RPG, like some of those old Warhammer 40k stuff, and I just don't know where to start.
I'm not really sure where to start either, because they have
so craziest and start painting all my little miniatures. And
right. Yeah, I'm not like that either.
I don't even have a bag of dice yet.
So they have Warhammer, which is like, it takes place in like medieval time Earth. And then they have Warhammer 40k, which is in the year 40,000.
Which should be Space Marines.
Yeah, which is where you get the Space Marines from.
Okay. Okay, so
or rather, I guess they're called Astartes. The Space Marines is more of a StarCraft thing.
Okay. It looks like this way hasn't been done yet.
Yeah, Moonlight. I do need to... I really do need to get back on the video grinding. Because we're really not we're really not growing much at all. I do feel kind of grateful and lucky that I'm not losing subscribers. that it's more like we're just stagnant.
Well, here's the back wall.
Hopefully we don't have to go any further than this.
No, I dug it out to 350, so,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Yeah, Tadrin was kind of setting up these basins, and then I would help him, you know, extrude it back towards the C5, but I don't really know what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm setting up a trench. The Dazzler is, I suspect that we're going to use Dazzlers to push forward to defeat one of the cryoplasm spawners, and then from there, using conduits and at least T4 or T5 batteries. With the conduits, 10,000 power per second transfer. Then we can branch off and attack the diagonals, I assume. I did make a backup of the world, so if we do start the C5 and everything just falls apart, it's chaos. We can roll back, I suppose.
Yeah, if you have a backup, do you want to just do it?
Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what happens when they all spawn.
We can always take advantage of a temporal anomaly.
Right.
In the event something goes bad.
it's for testing. No, I think the tech was unlocked. What do we need to build it all?
I actually do love indie games. I'm sure you guys can tell from the videos that I have and the games that I've played on the channel. I don't know, big AAA games, those just don't really do it for me anymore.
I've become a rather big indie supporter.
Yeah. Like, I used to be a big fan of, like, COD games and even the Battlefield series. But even the Battlefield series has gotten way more mainstream than it was. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to, first of all, even look for new indie games, but I'm a huge fan of indie games. Oh my god, you always find the coolest, newest concepts out there. Like Faster Than Light, that was an indie game. And it was amazing. It's exactly what I wanted in a game at the time.
FTL was a blast.
Yeah, FTL is really good. Oh, actually, something even closer to home. Battle Void Harbinger. That's super indie. And I love that. Yeah, that's been, like, in my analytics, that's been a powerhouse in my analytics. People love that video series. I think, like, the last Battle Void video we did was, like, months ago, and it still shows up in my top 10. Every time I look at my analytics, there's still videos in there.
I don't even get analytics yet.
Check out the Rift Breaker. Oh yeah, Tada, you should post some stuff too. I mean, I'm not trying to be annoying about it, but definitely.
Yeah, I should.
I'd watch it.
Record something to upload.
Tie-Dye is a very avid brewer, so if you ever want to see some brewing content, get in Discord, let him know you want that.
I do have, well, 3 active matches.
Yeah, we were just talking about brewing right before the stream started.
Okay, let's see. C5.
Are you back on the surface getting stuff to build it?
Yeah.
Check out the Rift Breaker. Okay, I'll check that out. I've also been playing this game a lot lately with my brother called Gunfire Reborn. It's pretty sick. It's almost like it's like a dungeon crawler. It's like if the Borderlands series was a dungeon crawler. So it's like Borderlands mixed with Diablo. Oh, you have Gunfire Reborn? Yeah, it's a great game. And actually, oh my god, I have had some insane builds too. I almost, like, I don't know. I almost want to make some videos about that. I'm just worried about splitting the channel too much. I kind of want to finish some games that I've started. Of course, Space Engineers is a very open-ended game, so there's not really an end to that. But there is a clear and definite end to FortressCraft Evolved.
Yeah, and we're starting to close in on it.
Yeah. So once we beat Frozen Factory, we're done, right?
I believe so. Then that unlocks flat mode.
Yeah. Hey, Wade. Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Glad you could drop in. Flat mode sounds fun. The mountains are nice, but I don't really care about the terrain.
Oh man, I need more steel.
I wish that there was more that you needed to make, like, in the end game.
There's gonna be. We haven't even gotten to the crazy lenses yet.
Well, I just feel like we have this huge factory set up and all this infrastructure, and, like, I don't know about you and Tadrin, but I haven't taken anything off the bus in, like, the past 3 weeks.
I've been feeding off the bus.
You have been using stuff?
You know, just miscellaneous inventory crafting. Right now I'm waiting on steel. I've got 75 of the climate control center blocks.
How many do you need? Is it like a Mark 5?
75. It's 5 wide by 7 high by 5 deep. 5 by 5 by 7 tall.
Oh wow.
I should look. Do we have what it takes to build the conduit yet? I don't know.
Do we have the conduit unlocked yet? I don't think we do.
I unlocked a bunch of minecart stuff. That does not help.
Yeah, honestly, no, not really.
Yeah, glad I could contribute.
Let me go look at the upgrade thingy.
Yeah, see what important stuff I missed.
Okay. Oh, we can make missiles already. Mephitic missile, cryo-chilled missile.
Yeah, I assume we're gonna need some of the gases.
Oh, adds 50% damage over time. Nice. Let's see.
Yeah, and Tadrin said we would need a whole different missile setup if we were gonna swap over to the cluster missiles. So
Oh,
I was just
really?
glad to handle that.
I don't really see.
Do we have tubes automated yet?
No, I don't think so.
You think you could set that up?
Yeah, I
real
could.
quick?
Flat mode, the bug invasions blow a path through the ground. Wait, really?
I wouldn't know. I haven't played on flat.
So it just makes the soft resin all over the ground, and then there's worms everywhere? Oh, man.
Imagining a big trench.
That sounds like a nightmare. Let's see. For transport pipes, you mean, right?
Yep.
We need 1 lightweight machine housing, 5 crystal clocks, 3 hardened machine blocks. Okay. I think we're doing hardened machine blocks, aren't we?
Am I standing on top of it? Steel cutter heads.
Yeah, that makes cutter.
Hardened machine block right here. Right here.
Hmm.
So it's nickel and titanium. And 15 power per second.
Okay, so
You can move this machine and all the hoppers and whatnot.
nickel and titanium, and then I guess... Oh, clocks are already here. Okay, well, that's good.
Or maybe you could just peel off from here. Send some over to where you're going to use them and the rest onto the bus.
Well, the problem is all of these splits already right here. I'm going to have to move that setup a little further down.
Right, we're turning into spaghetti here.
Yeah. Yeah, we could clean this up a lot, for sure.
You know, start like the modules. We could just have room for the modules, which we kind of do. And then we can have specialized areas and then room cordon them off. Last time we did this massive room here, someone filled in the roof and blocked off a bunch of the internal solar panels.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who... I don't know who did that.
So yeah, one day I went back and punched a bunch of holes.
That is something we need to watch out for, though.
Yep. Since when it's classified as a room, for some reason, it's like, I don't think sunlight was going through glass. So glass couldn't be a ceiling. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just left holes.
Oh, right. Yeah. Glass doesn't count as a wall. But I think that restriction might be removed now because you don't actually need a ceiling or a floor for rooms anymore. I don't know. This is just a regular storage hopper. Okay, so we probably need to...
Do you need some directionals?
Yeah, we probably need to replace these storage hoppers with, like, directional hoppers.
I've got some. Let's see, where were they? Oh, those are storage. Here are 7 directionals. Those are nice to line up like we have here. These should be directionals.
Well, since they're all lined up like this, they don't need to be, but like these ones that are here just like randomly in the middle of the belts, that would be a huge problem if they weren't directional.
This one's just a storage hopper.
Yeah, this one would be a problem for sure.
I don't need copper wire. There you go. Go ahead.
You dig a huge square for your base down to 25 to 35 depth. Really? So wait a minute. If I'm getting this right, Wade, you're saying that the, what do you call them? Tunnel nukers just spread resin all over the flat ground. Am I getting that right? Because if so, that's a mess right there.
Oh.
What?
Never mind, I got it. I was 2 steel short. Okay, there we go. 175.
Oh, we got it? Okay.
Yep.
Shit, I haven't done the tubes yet.
Let's see, I should try and empty out my inventory while I can. Oh. I have hive brain material on me.
Diagonal paths from the overmines. Wow. That's crazy. What am I automating here? Matter movers. I should have brought this out farther. Well, we don't need tin and copper in this build, so it's probably fine.
Got enough on me for some big batteries. So, which corner are we still getting attacks from? I forget.
The left one.
To the end of the bus and to the left?
Yeah, the other way.
Over off on this side?
Mm-mm. Turn around and run back towards the central power hub.
And then left?
Yeah, then left.
Corner?
Yep.
Okay. Now, are tubes really impervious to Minox?
I believe so. We could find out.
Right, we're gonna start living in the cold cavern pretty soon.
Oh. No complaints from me. Whoa, what the? Well.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go teleport down there. I think I'm gonna start sending some lasers around.
Okay, I'm gonna do the transport pipes.
Alright, yeah, I've only got like 40 or 50 on me right now.
So these hardened machine blocks, it needs a nickel bar and a titanium bar. So clocks, lightweight housings, and nickel and titanium. Okay, that's not bad. So put that thing like right there. And this would actually be perfect for a zipper merge.
Crafting.
Let's just move that up a little bit. So, yeah, we could even just use a logistics hopper.
Alright. Oh. Cannot be dug up once constructed. That's a nice friendly warm warning.
For the...
Oh. Yeah, building the C5 with every block. Warning, cannot be dug up once constructed.
that's
Mm.
worrisome.
Yeah, this doesn't feel foreboding at all.
Interesting.
Oh, it's so dark without torches.
Then we just need clocks and housings. So what I could even do is maybe do that. Have a hopper here for clocks and a hopper there for housings. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, no. That's not gonna work.
Well, I've got 2 more blocks to place. Should we maybe start walling off some areas?
Like what?
Well, we've got quite a few crystal veins closed in. Are there any along the way that we should try and mine out real quick? That like poke into some of these? I seen that you guys were dealing
We
with
like,
a vein or
yeah, we like dug around them.
you know.
I don't think we really need to, if being honest.
I've got 6 miners and 1 antimatter drill motor. We could clear one of these out pretty quick. Without a head, you know, it'd go pretty quick. Oh no, wait, we need a head.
I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest. But if you want to do that, I don't care.
Well, we should clear out the bottom 3x3 area at least in each trench. Oh, wait a minute. I carry nano disintegrators on.
Uh-oh. Everybody watch out. Okay, so I've got enough hoppers here for 500 tubes at a time, if it's full.
Okay, so you guys did fill in all of the corners, right? Very important. Corners were filled in.
No, we didn't do anything with the corners, actually.
No, like on this staircase. There wasn't any like the cryoplasm will leak through just a 1-block corner. You need to
Oh,
have that
yeah.
L shape built in.
Yeah, Tadrum was telling me about that, so yeah, we did that.
Okay, good.
I had no idea about it, so.
I wonder what the hardness rating is between the reinforced concrete and the crystal.
Crafting.
What does that matter?
I'm wondering what the cryoplasm is going to do to it.
Yeah, me too. Is this gonna be okay? Oh, nice. Cool. Foresight.
Do we have the Dazzler turrets unlocked?
I did not see them in the, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. The upgrade thingy. Can this? No, it cannot. Okay. That's fine. Oh, look at that. It's already going real fast. Wow, this thing goes really fast. Interesting. There we go. Almost gotta, like, remember how to do this. Fast conveyors. Yes, I want to say. I want to say yes. I'm not sure. We're on fast conveyors today.
Um, it doesn't say on there.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I would suspect so.
Yeah, I think we are, Rohan. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Yeah, I just did that. Whoops, that one's gone. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not quite as hardcore as you are.
Uh-oh. Wait, what?
Rohan,
Oh,
he plays in
Greg.
Greg mode.
You know, I've been considering playing Greg Tech on Minecraft. Just, you know, considering it, toying with the idea.
Is that like the inspiration for Greg mode?
I don't know. But I think of, like, severe masochism.
Really?
A lot of tedium.
I'll tell you guys, because, I mean, I'm not really like keeping it a secret or anything, but I am playing RLCraft with my brother.
RLCraft is, well, you can get away with doing away with a lot of the grind. It looks
Yeah.
fun. I should give it a shot.
It's the hardest mod pack I've ever played. Now, I mean, to be fair, I haven't really played that many mod packs, but it is pretty brutal, actually.
I really enjoy myself a good skyblock.
Oh, yeah, I like Skyblock. Skyblock's a lot of fun. Only Australian gamers are that hardcore. I love that. Yeah, RLCraft has dragons and scrabs. I'm not sure what scrabs are.
Scarab?
Scarabs? No, I've never seen a scarab. There might be scarabs, though. Just because I haven't seen one doesn't mean there aren't. Skyblock is more fun, you know? It's like almost relaxing, Whereas, like, I would never say RL craft is relaxing.
Do you have any idea how many shift keys I've worn out playing Skyblock?
You know, you can set your shift to toggle, right?
Oh, goodness. And you're not talking about Windows sticky keys? Sticky keys?
No, you can just set it in the options menu. Toggle, sneak.
Oh, goodness.
Scrabs are the eyeless, armless, crab-like omnivores from Oddworld. Huh. I got killed by, like, a literal crab before. That was fun. Oh, and one of the mod packs that's in RLCraft, it adds, like, all the monsters from Doom in it. So, like, yeah, I'm fighting, like, actual Doom monsters in Minecraft.
A Caco demon.
Yeah, there's Caco demons in the Nether. And they have lost souls, too. I went to the Nether in my single-player world that I'm not recording just earlier before I started the stream, and a freaking lost soul came up to me, and I killed it, and it exploded.
Yep.
It exploded, and it shut my Nether portal down, but so good thing I was carrying the flint and steel on me.
You know, I always got sick of losing flint and steels, so I made the switch to use fire charges.
Yeah, actually, you could probably get away with that, because in RLCraft, a lot of the monsters drop, like,
Powder.
they drop uncommon resources that you'd normally have to go to very specific places to get. Like, I had a couple blaze rods after the first day. Just because, like, a monster that I killed dropped some blaze rods.
Well, you guys know that you can re-roll attributes on armor and tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got tubes automated now.
Cool, I'm gonna come up and grab a few.
Do we need to build some turrets to take down there?
I've got 94 Mark IIs and 48 Mark IIIs. I've got 34 Tier 4 energy turrets on me.
But will those work for the cryoplasm?
That's good for just over one turret, and I don't think so. I think we need the Dazzler turret. I should
Is that an organic?
have some manufacturing plants down here.
Yeah,
too.
I have one organic here and one regular one. I only put the organic one down because somebody had already connected this up. I don't use organic single solar panels personally.
Oh no. Sorry, I built with the wrong block.
Yeah, I think so too, Rohan. Like, the organic panels, even the single block one, they provide, like, it's ridiculous. They provide, like, double the power, and they work very somewhat at night. The only one that I would say isn't better than its counterpart is, see if I can find it, the organic power storage. Like, sure, it can hold a lot, but it has this max transfer rate, and that's no good right there.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's no good. So, like, the organic power storage is, like, way better for the early game than the late game for sure.
Yeah, it's great for early game.
Yeah, I mean, it does hold, like, double what the Mark III does. Holds, well, actually, let me see that again. 12,500, so it actually holds even more than double. But I use a lot of solar power, so, like, basically I only need enough buffer storage to last through the night. And then even then, that's not even an issue because I've been playing on daytime only for quite a while now. So I would rather have the power availability than the power storage.
That sounds like me working my job. It's been daytime only for a good while now.
Yeah.
It's been nice, man.
Got to
It's
use the
been real
mob
nice.
parts. So here's my problem. Like, if you look at these organic stuff, this pristine heavy chitin and the pristine light chitin, it's only used in one recipe that I found so far. And I've looked at all the recipes, and I've only found one recipe that uses those, and it's the organic solar panel Mark 1. Which I have to add that this organic solar panel Mark 1 cannot be upgraded into the Mark 2 in any way. Once you make it, that's what you got, and that's it. So I don't like to use these. If I'm going to make an organic one, it's going to be a Mark 2. Which is fine anyway, because you have to put down at least a Mark 4 battery, even a Mark 5 battery if you're super rich. Which, that adds to your buffer storage by a huge amount. Even if all your drills are using this magnetic drill motor, and you have, what is there, 7 ore types? Tier 2 and below. Even if all your drills are using this, and you're fully gathering, you know, they're running constantly, one Mark IV is going to last, like, actual days of in-game time. Even with no power coming in. Organic hopper would be a pretty cool idea, actually. You know what I would like to see? I would like to see more multi-block machines. I hope that's something that he does for FortressCraft Phoenix.
Oh, like we haven't had enough issues getting them to form in this playthrough. I've had so many issues getting those or those damn jet turbines to form.
Well, I can only hope that
Tatron, I think, really helped me out finding a little fix for it. I've got to super build the last 2 blocks. No more, no less, it seems. It's really weird.
I can only hope that DJ's experience of making this game allows him to not only develop FortressCraft Phoenix faster, but also fix the problems that it had. So, like, that problem with stuff not forming, hopefully he's able to address that. Because I didn't even know that was an issue until we started playing multiplayer. I've never seen that happen.
Yeah, neither have I. I didn't know it was a thing.
We could have organic multi-block machines. What I would like to see is all of the items in the game are actually utilized. You know what I mean? Because you don't want a situation like this. There's 2 items here, not just one, but there's 2 items that are only used for one machine. And this machine, by the way, you can totally bypass this if you want. You never have to build an organic solar panel. If you don't want to, you just don't have to make one. FortressCraft Phoenix, that's what I've heard it called. That's what CompuGasm used to say it was called. I don't know, because nobody ever sent me the official Discord, so I never joined the Discord.
And it's not like the information is just like all over the place. I haven't heard much of anything about it.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything. either other than from CompuGasm, and he said he was in the Discord where DJ was actually talking about making the game. So I guess that's a secondhand source. Then you can macerate your chitons. That's exactly what I did. I macerated all of them because, like, they're useless to me. I don't need them. Something else that I'd like to see, and I hope that he doesn't compromise on this. Like, for this first game, I guess it's okay because people didn't really know how to play it. But by now, people should know how to play this. I would really like to see more compounding machinery where, you know, you have to upgrade a lower tier level into a higher tier level.
Are you talking about like our power booster thing?
Yeah, like how a power booster works, or like how
it all starts with copper coil, and then it just goes from there. It's
yeah,
just more power and time.
but I like also how the Mark IV batteries require Mark III batteries, and the Mark V batteries require Mark IV batteries.
Up convert.
Yeah, exactly. You upcraft them into a better tier. The solar panels upgrade into Mark II solar panels, and then you can upgrade those further into organic solar panels.
How far have you ever upgraded your forced inductions?
I've never automated forced inductions, but CompuGasm's World, that factory tour that I did, he had a full automated setup for that.
You start off with one forced induction, that upgrades to 2 to 3, and then you need 2 3s to make a 4.
Oh, you do?
And then you need 8 4s to make a 5.
Is FortressCraft Evolved meant to be set in the near, distant, or infinite future?
The opening sequence, you're flying around in a spaceship looking like you're about to dock with a port. I'm not sure if it states a year, but it looks rather futuristic to me.
Yeah, just by the opening cinematic and the technology that you can see, I'd say that we're at least in the far future, maybe not the distant future. And I definitely wouldn't say the infinite future, because we're still using
coal.
like
We're still burning coal.
Well, I mean, you could always argue that this is like a survival situation, so he's having to rely on primitive technology, but when you make
lasers, that could be primitive.
Yeah, we're using lasers to transmit power back and forth, so that's one thing. But also, when you build the Hodor, you're still using liquid fuel to power something that shoots up to orbit. I think that's an argument
because it's solid and liquid combined together to make a self-oxidizing fuel.
Yeah, but I think that's an argument against saying it's the infinite future. Although, even saying that as an argument against it, you have these machines here which you stand in and can just take items off of you.
Fill your inventory.
Or fill your inventory, yeah, put items on you. I don't really see how technology like this would work in the real world.
I don't know. I want cash registers to put change in my pockets. And I want to have some maybe semi-malicious code on my phone that just gives me free change.
We transmit power in real life through radio waves. I thought that was not a ready technology. Like, they were in the proofing stage of that, and they proved that it is possible. But also, I thought there were like huge inefficiencies with that. Like, it was like 50% power transmitted, 50% just lost. Um,
I don't suppose you have some spare pyrothermic generators on you.
let's see. I don't really carry those, but I'll see. No, I don't have any. It's
So I'm
also
curious
something
what
we don't automate, so
there is.
good luck. Also, that's not what Tesla coils do. They don't transmit power. Tesla coils ionize the air around them by having extremely high voltage inside of them. Like, it's ridiculous. Even a little tiny Tesla coil can have 100 million volts of power.
Let's see, StyroPyro did a video with a Tesla coil he built.
Yeah.
And of course he went crazy. I think he was using graphite electrodes.
I really like those musical Tesla coils. I want to build one of those.
In a Faraday cage.
Oh, have you seen the guys?
Chainmail.
Yeah, exactly. You seen the guys that wear the chainmail armor, which is a Faraday cage, and he's like standing next to the Tesla. Oh my god, it's so cool. It's so cool. Speaking of transmitting power through lasers, that is of course entirely possible. In fact, anytime you shoot a laser pointer at something, you're actually shooting just energy at it. But where the real science
through the stimulated emission of radiation laser.
Yeah, but so where the real science comes in is how do you receive that energy from the laser? So like in the game, you just point a laser at a battery, and then I guess it's just part of the machine that can convert that back into electricity.
Maybe the outer coating is specially designed to absorb the wavelengths and convert them to energy.
Or really,
maybe it transfers into heat and it's a big thermoelectric battery.
Another question is it even electricity? Because if you look at them, they don't say electricity storage. They don't tell you how much electricity is in it. They call it power. So like, is the energy in this battery even electricity at all?
It could be heat, it could be plasma. Although, no, I suppose you can create plasma with a laser, can't you? Lasers can produce high enough heat to create
plasma is just superheated gas. Yeah. Well, ionized. I think also superheated ionized gas. So I don't know. And then there's also this thing as an argument towards some kind of distant technology. Oops, that's the wrong one. If I go in here and I look at this med bay, how do you think that works? You stand next to it and you heal faster? How does that work?
It's witchcraft.
And then going one step further than that, there's a cloner right next to it. How does that work?
That's science.
You die, and I guess it transmits your consciousness to this body?
Don't you remember Dolly the sheep? It's science.
But also, like, how would that work? Your consciousness, even if we were able to perfectly store consciousness digitally and then reproduce it into like a blank brain, would you still exist? You know? Like, would it be you? Because I don't think what would happen, I don't think you would just wake up in a new body. I think somebody with your exact mind would wake up in that body, but I don't think it would be you.
Have you ever heard of bit flips?
What do you mean?
Just you're going around browsing websites on the internet, and say you're typing in an address, and you mix off one letter or something, drop a letter, or switch two letters around, maybe just some small, simple thing, and it still takes you to the correct address. There are
Oh
some
yeah.
algorithms in place that detect like little swaps, like data conversion from input to digital and then over the wire and whatnot isn't completely perfect. So
Yeah.
sometimes there's little flips, sometimes it's a user error, sometimes it's a machine error. And these
But
algorithms can detect that
we also have
and
very
compensate
sophisticated
for that.
algorithms for fixing
That's where
corrupted data too.
your MD5 checksums come from, so you can validate that your piece of software is authentic and
Yeah.
up to snuff.
I think it's really
So
more for the authenticity and not like the correctness of the file. Cuz like if you downloaded an installer or something and it got corrupted because there was like a bit flipped, you know, maybe even more than one, the software probably just wouldn't install. But the
right,
checksum
well,
is better to make sure that like somebody hasn't hacked the server and put like malicious program in its
yeah,
place.
put their own code up there,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm saying it's like, think about how detailed we as people, our essence would be, body, mind,
Yeah,
soul,
yeah,
whatnot. So how long is it going to take to make
that's
that
true.
backup?
And not to mention, I was just thinking of this too. It wouldn't just be a copy of your consciousness. Every single memory you've ever had would also have to be saved and restored on this cloned body.
You
Cuz
watched
like
Venture Brothers?
if it didn't have your memories, could anyone say that's you?
Do you watch the Venture Brothers?
No.
You ever watch that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, on Adult Swim? Well, the two Venture Brothers, there's like an army of clones, and they sleep in special beds which upload their consciousness and their essence or whatever. And
Yeah.
every time some misfortunate accident happens, they're accident-prone children, so you get a clonery in the basement or whatever he said.
I'm going to show you guys something on the screen. I don't know if you guys how much you like to read, or I listen to these in audiobook form, but I highly would recommend you guys check it out if you like sci-fi stuff. Let's see.
We are Legion.
There's a guy, he's just kind of like a generic sci-fi protagonist from the present time. He's like started his own like software company or whatever. Now he's rich. Anyway, he goes and gets his consciousness like replicated into a computer and saved with the intention that if he died, they could, you know, essentially make a robotic clone of him. Anyway, he does get cloned, and he actually dies as soon as he steps outside of the the cloning facility. Um, he does get cloned, but it's 200 years in the future, and they are building a von Neumann probe. And if you guys don't know what those are, I'm not sure if I even said the right thing. Let me just... And then there's, of course, lots of sci-fi antics that go on with all of his clones. Their clones start to diverge from each other so that not all of them are exact copies of Bob. And it's a great listen, guys. I'm assuming it's a great read too, but I'm not a big reader. So if you like sci-fi stuff, I highly recommend you check that out.
Sounds kind of like Rick and Morty with all the alternate universes. There's different Ricks and different Mortys.
It's kind of like it in that aspect, where like they all come from the same template, but there's like slight little variations in all of them. And actually, something I think they're going to explore, something I think Dennis Taylor's going to explore in this next book that should be coming out sometime soon, is the fact that the clones, well, they're called replicants, and the replicants can also further replicate. And they not only carry any variations in their programming, but their clones also further vary from the template, from the base template. And I think he's going to start exploring that in this next book, and how they're essentially diverging from each other and becoming more and more like separate people. So that's a really interesting concept. Sorry to go on a huge tangent about that, but I highly recommend you guys check that out. Those bosses are huge. They are enormous. I was not expecting to see these bosses being this large. I was not expecting that at all. Just like evolution. Yeah, well, the way humans reproduce, we're meant to take genes from both our mother and father. The replicants are supposed to be perfect replicants, so there should be no divergence in personality. Yet there is.
So is that just proving that personality or a soul is something you can't reproduce easily?
That might be his view on it.
That every unique individual is special?
Yeah, I don't know too much, honestly, because like if I like something, I don't want to go. Well, I don't want to go and read about the author's like philosophy and all kinds of stuff, because like you could find something that you don't like, and then like it kind of poisons the experience, you know?
Alright, so I found another use for crystal deposit.
What's that?
I built this mesh weaver.
Are you on the surface?
Yeah, I'm on the surface right now.
Oh,
That's what I've been working on
I
for
just
a while.
teleported down.
Crafts crystal fiber mesh. No hint under the item info.
No hint.
Yeah, so I was curious as to what it did. 50 power per second. Looking in attached hopper for 32 crystal deposit.
Oh, wow. 32. Oh my god.
If that's going to start chewing through, I bet we're going to use that in the filtration.
Ah, that's a good point, Rohan. I never noticed that. That his name, Bob, is short for Robert, which is the main concept of the story.
Alright, now these 4 lasers from the center, are they just there to line up? I don't think we're going to be sending power out of this. We're going to be sending power into it, right?
Yeah,
Down
I
to the
think
cavern.
Tadrin was using that to count how far we needed to build those trenches.
Okay.
Because if you actually go to them, to the end, we've built like a little basin thing at the end.
I haven't been that far. I did build a little bit of a wall
Wow.
around.
This crystal deposit is enormous right here.
Oh yeah, I got that mesh weaver.
It's huge. It holds 4.5 million crystal.
Let's see, where are you?
We need some...
I can't tell where you are.
You built a wall around this trench?
Um,
Turn around. I'm over here.
connecting
I
quite
see
a
you.
few of the trenches together.
I just saw you run away.
Oh, yep, I'm by that big shaft I dug.
Look to the
By
right.
the refinery.
Go to the right.
I'm in that back right corner.
Go left. Turn around.
Oh no, this way?
No, I'm over here. What can I do? Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, I see you.
There we go. Glow sticks.
No. Let's see.
This crystal deposit is enormous. I didn't notice it was this big.
The one hanging from the ceiling or just outside here?
No, go further in.
In here? Or...
Yeah, just keep coming.
Oh, I see your glow sticks.
Look at this absolute unit of a crystal deposit. This is all one.
Oh, I ran out of power with my jetpack. Oh, goddamn. Wow. Yeah.
It's enormous. How many blocks is this? It's 8,500 blocks.
Wow. Let's see.
That's ridiculous.
Well, since this mesh weaver is going to be taking an awful lot.
Oh, wow. It's even connected over here, too. Look at this thing, guys. This is ridiculous. Each time you play this game, you feel like a caveman. Why is that? Ow. While Tie-Dye's doing that, let me pull up another.
Do we have an Arthur recharge station down here?
Is there what? Oh, Arthur? No.
Arthur recharge station?
No, there isn't. But you should take some Mark V power boosters with you.
Yeah, yeah. I would be arrested so quick. Yeah. Oh, now I'm out of power. Battery, battery, battery.
Testing. Oh no, they couldn't hear me the whole time. Oh. Okay, yeah. All right. So let me say that again then. This series right here, I love this series. This is a great series. And it operates. This guy dies, and he goes to another world, and this world, the rules of the world operate like an RPG video game does. So like it's like Skyrim. And there's lots of antics where like he'll level up in the middle of a fight or something and then be vastly stronger than his opponent when like he was about to die from his opponent. So it's a great series. This book right here, The Front Runner, The Mayor of Noobtown, that just came out. I think that one just came out. Oh no, here. No, wait. One of these just came out recently. Was it Castle of the Noobs? I can't believe, is there already a fourth one? That's ridiculous. I think I've listened to The Mayor of Noobtown and Village of Noobtown. And I want to listen to Castle of the Noobs and then Dungeons and Noobs, I guess. I did not know there was a fourth book. So now I'm super hype about that. And wow, okay. So I've got some catching up to do on certain things that I enjoy. With the pandemic and everything, I don't really drive to work anymore, so you know, there's not a lot of opportunity for me to listen to audiobooks. Oh man, I can't believe you guys didn't hear anything that I said about the first book series. The Bobiverse book series. I had a lot to say.
I should look and see if the cryo dazzlers were unlocked.
Okay, so you can't take a live backup, can you?
What do you mean?
Like, you couldn't just, like, copy the server right now? Back it up?
I'm assuming that some of the files are going to be in use and write
Yeah.
protected or read protected or something.
Because we did a couple of things that I wouldn't want to redo. But I guess I don't really want to, like, wait for, you know?
Well, at this point, it's only a couple hours of, worth of progress that we'd be missing.
Well, I wouldn't want you to, like, shut down the server and then have to wait for a backup, so... okay.
Well, at least the world itself is on a solid state hard drive, so...
Yeah.
That's quicker than it could be. I teleported to the surface and I've got a black screen and...
I'm sure you'll load in a second. No, I don't see these turrets. Like, I looked in the research station. I didn't see those. Those weird screens during teleports? What do you mean? You mean like the teleport GUI?
Yeah, sometimes when I teleport to just a black world with... Oh, it's like I'm in a room.
Oh. Let me look.
The transition from a room and out. Oh, no, 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 I'm falling. Okay.
Like this?
No.
I don't know. It's just a transition, I guess.
Nope, I'm totally blind. Yeah, after the rainbow, it's just a black screen with nothing but.
Yeah,
I see the spots where the lasers are, but
I think that's just a transition so that you don't have to like watch the world load in.
oh well, I'm ready for it to load. I'm ready to see what I'm doing.
Is it still hasn't loaded for you?
Nope. Nope. Usually, just teleporting again will fix it, but that didn't fix it. Okay, I'm gonna rejoin and see if that helps.
Do you connect to the server with your local IP address, or do you use the outside IP address that you gave us?
I use the same one you guys are using.
Oh, you should use your local IP address. Do you know?
I'll give that a shot.
Do you know the IP address off the top of your head for that computer? Like your local one?
I've got 3 towers that I overlook, so.
Because you can just type that in.
Exactly.
And
It's also on the list. They both show up.
oh, okay. Because if you use that local connection, your packets never go to the router, so it should be faster for you. Unless, of course, that computer's not in your home network. I think it is, though.
The Linux machine I have set up with Pi-hole, and I've been thinking about setting up Pi VPN.
Oh man, I gotta do that Pi hole. I still have the Raspberry Pi just sitting right on my desk.
Oops.
I can see it. I can see it right now. I'm looking right at it.
Do you have any smart TVs?
No.
Oh, because I was going to say it makes a bit of a difference.
Does it?
Yeah, when I'm watching YouTube, I certainly notice it's not perfect like running an ad block or two on Firefox. Oh, a slime must be spitting at me.
Yeah.
Or you. But no, I do notice a lack of commercials.
That's nice.
It's not perfect, not like running it on my PC where I see nothing.
What's really nice, guys, about using like a Pi hole rather than just ad blockers and stuff is that none of your devices have to install an ad blocker. You don't have to install an ad blocker on your computer. You don't have to do it for your TV if that's even possible. You don't have to install it on your phones. Anything that connects to your network will automatically have ads blocked.
There are a few ways you can do it. You can set it up on a device-by-device basis, or you can set it up to just be like an umbrella of sorts.
Just block all ads.
Have your network router directed to the Pi hole itself.
Oh,
yep,
that's nice.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with my Linux tower, which is basically what you'd be doing with your Raspberry Pi, just in a much more compact form factor.
Yeah. So what happens is you don't need an ad blocker on any devices because your devices never get ads. It gets blocked by the router.
Yep. There's a bunch of libraries, and it will intercept. Well, it will reroute the traffic, and anything it sees whitelisted as like an advertiser server, it sends to oblivion, to 0.0.0.0. It sends it to nowhere. And in many cases, your devices won't even load, and in some situations, you may even see a speed increase.
Yeah.
Minor, but it's there.
You should see a speed increase if the site is riddled with ads like cancer.
Mm-hmm. Facebook loads a lot nicer.
Oh, I bet.
I don't dare use YouTube on my phone or Facebook without being at home. Then I turn off my mobile data. The only drawback is sometimes I need to restart my device so it gets a fresh connection to the router. Otherwise, sometimes some ads are cached. and will play even after I switch over to Wi-Fi.
Oh, wow.
Yep, yep. But that's the only complaint I've got about Pi-hole. But I wanna set up Pi VPN so I can just route my phone traffic through the VPN and use my ad block on the go.
Oh, that's an interesting thought. You probably would take a performance hit there, but then you might
I would be
also gain
willing
some
to suffer
performance
that if
back.
I could. I would be willing to suffer a performance hit if I can get rid of ads on the go.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
So yeah, I'm not seeing anything in the build menu here.
Like
So
for the turrets?
yeah.
Do
So
we... Well, I know, like, I definitely have Frozen Factory. I bought it. You have it
I
too,
bought
right?
it. Yeah. Yep.
Where the hell do
It
you
was
see the
2
turrets?
recipes. I didn't.
I
I was
don't see
just
them either.
in the turret menu, and I only see up to tier 4, and then the cluster missile. And I was looking, and
Tadrin, we need you.
yeah.
We're confused.
Okay, so do we have imbued machine block assembler? Do we have one of them down? Yeah, I think I put one of them down.
We might.
Oh, I rejoined. I need to turn on my jetpack. Imbued machine block assembler, yep. Takes the damn Mark V boosters. I think it makes 3 at a time.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm. And a lot of power. Let's see.
Oof. 150 power per second. Holy crap. Over 16 seconds? Oh my god.
I should pick up some tubes while I'm up here. Is that what you have going on over here? What's this?
Yeah, there's 500 tubes.
Yo, cool.
Well, there's space for 500 tubes.
I just picked up a couple hundred. I only had like 40. Okay, I've got the mesh weaver. Bunch of tubes.
This will burn through some crystal clocks for sure.
It burns through just crystal, and a large amount of it, with a good bit of power.
I'm talking about the transport pipes.
Downstairs already.
Do we have what downstairs?
I think 6 turbines in the cold caverns.
That should be plenty. And I'm carrying 2,000 resin on me.
Okay. Maybe we should upgrade that refinery reactor vat down there too.
Yeah.
Let's see, do I have enough to do that real quick? No.
Seems like what you'd see at relativistic speed. I don't know. I don't know about that.
We have kind of taken our time.
Well, we don't know what we're doing.
Well, setting this bus up wasn't a breeze.
No, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. And the early stages are particularly brutal because, like, you have to build the bus and then you're waiting on conveyor parts. You have to build the heart machine. Then you have to build all the component factories. It takes a while to set this up.
And to this scale, too.
Yeah. But we did it. Yeah, I know that's what you meant. I have no idea what that would look like. I guess I'm not that nerdy. I kind of wish that the lightweight machine housings and the titanium housings didn't have exactly the same model. Kind of confusing sometimes.
Alright, I've got enough to build 3 more reactor vats. Alright, that'll make sure that we should be able to keep all those turbines going at full speed. I don't think that'll be too bad, or close to it. It's not like we're running 24 of them.
How do we get the turrets, though? Do you think we have to start the C5?
I think we've got to get the C5 and then we can get working on the hard rock grinders. Have you seen the Chrome and Moly yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Oh, goodness. We should probably check that out. Alright, where's that refinery?
Where'd you go?
I'm in the cold caves.
Oh, what's going on with my room? Oh, oh, there you are.
Where's the refinery?
Wasn't it like right over here?
It probably is. Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
I know I saw one down
It's
here.
throwing a fit. Why?
Here it is. Here it is. Over here.
Yep, I see the bat. I'm gonna build this up quick.
Ow, my tailbone. I need some like offsets for my monitors. I feel like I'm forced to slouch.
I've been really looking at some new monitors.
Well, my monitors are fine, but I need something to go under them that will raise them up higher.
Yeah, I would like to get some wall mounts. I'm using an odd mixture of TVs for monitors.
Oh, wow.
I've got a 27-inch monitor, and then a 32-inch TV, and I think this is this one might be a 42, maybe a 45.
Wow, that's huge. I thought my 22-inch was big.
Yeah, I've been looking at some pretty big monitors.
Mine are either 22 or 24 inches. I can't remember which one it is. I bought these monitors like 6 years ago, guys.
But I'm looking for higher resolution. Alright, where's my big tube? Here it is. Okay. So, what was the easiest way to get down? Well, jetpack, we're going to, I think 500.
Wow.
Yeah, feather it.
Yeah. Oh, that was a huge...
488.
Oh, man, that's a huge lithium vein. What?
And it just tore through it. Oh, this still isn't deep enough.
1.9 million.
Let's see. Do you have any fuel on you?
How'd you dig this?
Oh no, I've got some fuel.
I don't have any fuel.
I'm about to do it again. That laser borer.
Oh.
Didn't I show you guys?
Yeah, I think you did.
Oops.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
How did it get power?
HECP fuel.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. It gets power from the fuel.
Yep. Yep. And it'll take a little bit to dig, another 247, another 250 blocks.
How did you get down there the first time?
Let's see, if you hit K, check out the hollow base. Let's see, I think there should be some lasers.
Oh yeah, there's another shaft.
Yep, yep. Now, what I'm looking for is down below us, there's going to be some random lasers that are going to mark off.
I don't see them.
Chrome or Molly in the opposite way, like looking off in the direction of this laser borer. I think I see something. So we just need to get down into the cavern setting and then I'll have it.
Well, we're technically in the toxic caverns now.
Yeah, we're looking for the area just below this. I think this is done.
Is it? It has full power though.
Yeah, I know. But I think it's done.
Oh wow.
Oh, careful. It'll roast you.
Oh wow. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a glass floor under it so I can recover my blocks.
It was doing it too.
Here, if you pick any up, throw them in this hopper for me.
Oh yeah, I got a couple. For some reason, it looks like I'm picking up like all of them.
Alright, I've got 27 of them. Alright, let's go down another 250. Unless you see a big open cavern, then we're gonna go explore that. Oh, yep, I found it. So this takes us down to biomass. Then how far down does this go?
Woo.
Another cavern layer. Yep, stone layer changes.
Whoa.
Oh, just used a boat booster.
That's a lot of tin, a lot of lithium. Wow, that's a lot of tin. Are we there yet?
Let's see.
So this thing shoots straight through minerals too?
Oh, look down and behind you in the hollow base.
Oh yeah, okay, there's something right there.
Yeah, should we try digging for it?
Yeah, I think we should just dig to it.
I don't want to.
Oh wow. How big is this nickel?
It's going to be massive. This deep.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
These are where you find the ores. Oh, is this the way around it? No,
Here, here.
around it.
Here we go.
Are you down at the bottom with me?
I am now. This is a multi-block machine, right? Like I can't tear this up.
Oh, you found one?
guys.
Whoa, hold on a minute.
What?
I haven't been this deep yet.
This,
So,
this must have been Tadrin.
yeah, that's a hard rock grinder there.
How did
Oh,
it...
no, wait, yeah, no, this is it. This is molybdenum. This is moly.
How did it get here?
Me and Tadrin
How-
found this out.
Where did
When
you...
I first broke through the floor, though, I thought it was lava.
Where did you guys come from?
So let's see if we keep going down. Yeah, this way, and then up here.
This thing is enormous. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, did you get out of there?
No, I'm still down here.
You're still down there.
9 million ore. Wow.
Yeah. But the hard rock grinder is pretty inefficient.
Oh,
so,
is it?
Yeah. After we get the first batch out, we're going to want to switch over to the next one.
It would have
And
to be
then-
very inefficient.
And then, yeah, if we check out the hollow base, there should be some lasers around here. I'm not seeing any, though.
There's like a glass pillar this way.
There was, like, little tunnel, and I went down a ways. There's another cavern, some lights.
Should we just go back the way we came?
I suspect I'm gonna have to run out of power and splatter to get out of here. I'm lost. Oh no, wait, is that the laser I'm looking for? Oh, there goes my last power booster too. So yeah, I'm not long.
I'm just gonna go back the way we came.
You're not gonna be able to make it all the way up there with your jetpack. Oh, what is this?
Did you find Chrome? Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Don't die.
Coordinates. Oh no, I'm definitely dying. I'm down. I'm under 10 power. Yeah, I'm gonna freeze now. Slowly.
Oh, but I
This is
guess it shows the
okay.
coordinates though.
Yep. Now I suppose I could build the hard rock grinder, because on the hollow base that shows up real nice.
The nice thing is you use like no power down here, so
Right.
that's
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna have to splatter to get out of here. I am not gonna be able to grapple my way out.
I can. There we go.
So, I should probably write those coordinates down, unless you wanna.
Yeah, we probably should. Oh no!
If
Oh!
you get to the surface. Oh, I'm finally starting to get hypothermia.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, if you can. Oh, yeah, you're not gonna make that.
Oh no, I made it! Ah,
Holy moly!
I made it!
Well, if you survive and you can place a sign with those coordinates.
A sign. Can I just type it?
Well, I want something that's gonna survive past this chat session.
Yeah. I don't have a sign.
You can auto-craft them. With cheap resources, too.
Oh, I already have one tin plate. Okay, guys, my first ever sign. Chromium. what was it? 100, negative 743, and what was the last thing?
Oh, I don't have the power to scan.
153. There we go. Kind of runs off the screen. Oh wow, I'm almost out of boosters. It's nice to see these crystal clocks actually moving.
Oh, so close to a 3x3 face. I wonder if I can get away with 8 of 9. Damn.
Do you need to have a 3x3 face?
I think so. But with how inefficient it is, you want to really get the most bang for your buck.
Oh.
I wonder if I can place it vertically instead of horizontally. Grinder cannot function without active cold cavern climate control center, the C5.
There we go, I fixed the room.
Oh, it needs just one overhang for the ceiling.
Yep, that's it.
I think I broke that by accident.
I think it also needs one below it as well. Maybe not. What is this? Room heater. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem very safe having like sparks coming out of it.
Well, you gotta be able to make sure you can start a fire. Okay, I'm just waiting for hypothermia to set in.
Does it get colder or something once we start the C5?
I'm not sure, but I think the cold caverns are supposed to start warming up. Lore-wise, anyway. But I do have the last 2 blocks. I suppose I could wait to finish it another time.
Yeah, we might as well just wait until next week now.
I can take a backup after the stuff we've done. We've got that other hard rock grinder down now.
But I'm really hoping next week we will be able to get it started.
You know, and that Mark II excavator I like using so much, I can tell it exactly how far to dig. So I could dig a shaft from down here at Chrome and Molly to exactly in our cold cavern area.
Well, there you go. You know, we could do that with a quarry, too.
Yeah, well, this would be a lot faster, and I can clear through the ores.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You would have to deal with the... You'd have to deal with the waste with a quarry.
No. Whereas this, I can tell it to drop nothing or drop all.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And when it's processing just empty air blocks, it's actually rather fast, and it's got this turbo mode, which is really nice.
Does it, like, use more power to do turbo mode?
I think it does. But you can define your custom areas. That's how I dug out the cold cavern.
Oh, nice.
I just set it to a 350 radius.
Yeah.
And it took forever.
I bet it did. Uh-oh.
Well, we came back 2 weeks ago, and I was telling you guys about everything I'd gone through, and we were still fixing stuff.
I like how it doesn't work like the other excavators do, and it, like, actually blows up blocks behind ores. That would be a pain if it, like, left those giant, like, lines of... Oh, man.
Of ore. I can also tell it to clear garbage and leave ore. So it will selectively ignore ores.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
I mean, Flexible Games, he did a pretty good job on it. I really enjoyed that mod. Pretty overpowered in a lot of ways.
Oh, wait. Did he make the mod?
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
It's his Mark II excavator.
Well, that's pretty cool. How did I... Huh. This thing's pretty slow, huh? Should be getting all the power it needs, though.
How is your resin farm doing?
Oh, I haven't messed with it at all today.
Let's see. Yeah, that's full of refined liquid resin.
I wish you could destroy machines and instantly pick up the blocks. It's such a pain.
Oh, your hoppers. Okay.
What's what?
They're add and remove. So I can't just look at it and press Q.
Which hoppers? Oh, yeah. Whoa!
You tickled one?
When was the last time I got killed?
Did you rub elbows with one?
No, I was trying to shoot one, and then I guess there was one behind me.
Oh, angered its buddy. No, not
Yeah.
Carl!
Well, I might have been clipped into it. I might have shot the one that was right next to me instead of the one I was trying to shoot.
The one that was at a distance from you?
Yeah.
That would have taken time to get to you? No, you shot the one in front of him.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but my mama. But my mama said. My mama said.
Don't punch me, bro.
Okay, I'm carrying enough resin. Enough of that. Well, I think we would have gotten a lot more done if Tadrin had made it. I did build up a bunch of the C5 blocks. I've got the last 2 on me.
Let's not make him feel bad, though.
Right. Yeah, I haven't actually powered the C5 yet. I don't think I've even done anything with the gas handling yet. So I don't know how that setup works.
Like, just in total?
Yeah. I played with Chrome and Molly, but that was many, many, many versions ago, a couple years ago.
Well, we gonna learn today. Well, not today. We're gonna learn next week. Hopefully.
Yep. Be there or be square.
Be there, be square. Ooh, they do go so much faster in tubes. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm glad those are finally automated.
I don't think I have
Thank
enough
you.
tubes, though. You're welcome.
And they don't freeze up down here in the cold cavern.
Yeah. How have curved pipes not been implemented? I think the guys said a couple of months ago the last time the game was updated was last year, so that's probably why.
Christmas last year, I believe. Oh shoot, why'd I come down here? I'm still gonna need heads.
It has been quite an amount of time. Sure hope I have enough tubes. Oh, I got enough. Nice. Perfect. Okay, our clocks are now tubed. Oh man, they're so fast.
Nice. Now, I'm gonna pick this crystal vein.
To make that
Yeah.
mesh stuff.
Yeah. Because this laser isn't all that far away from it. Okay.
We're gonna need another slime trap down here. Oh wait, we never even made a slime trap, did we?
I don't think we built a slime attractor yet.
Do the objects run on Blender models? I have no idea. If I ever decided to sit down and try to mod the game, I'm sure I'd find out. I did want to make a mod a couple of weeks ago, but with everything else going on, just like, because I still work and then I have the channel too, I'm not sure that I'm going to have time to try to mod.
So, I had to build a bunch of miners to build that mesh thing.
Okay.
And I was just used to thinking I had a bunch of miners on me. I have none. Do you have any? Just one?
Miners? No, I have 0.
Back to the surface.
It's much easier to just cast my ideas out to you guys and then leave it up to you to make the things happen.
Okay, how does one miner? 18. Damn. That's a dumb number.
We have a lot of lasers down here, though.
Yeah, I got a lot of lasers on me.
So whatever you need to do, I'm sure we can get it connected.
Yeah, I've got a spot set up. I just, need the extractor.
Something I would like to see in the next iteration in FortressCraft Phoenix, I would like to see lasers that don't have to follow the axes.
I like playing with the 360-degree lasers.
Yeah, but I mean like power transmission lasers.
Yeah, those are the lasers. It goes in, well, it's more than 360, because it'll go in a sphere. So you can go up some levels and diagonally if you want.
Wait, what are you talking about? They already have that?
Laser transmitters? Yeah, there's a mod for it here.
Oh, there's a mod, okay.
But for it to be part of base game, that would be nice.
Yeah. I just feel like you have to use so many lasers. And like, yeah, I guess that's kind of the point, is it forces you to automate them, but like, also, come on.
Not everything has to be a grid system.
Yeah.
Alright, battery. Where was I? Here we go.
You'd like to see power transmission that can transmit to more than one. How would that
like
work?
Power go into one and split out 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 ways.
So, like, rather than... I don't have any... All I have is one Mark III laser on me. So rather than having the laser go to a PSB and then having to split at the PSB, like a machine that could do the splitting for you. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, this turbine just fired up.
Yeah, I'm starting to use some power. Filling up some storage blocks, and I've got an antimatter drill motor and a miner over here.
More than one way to make more types of machine. What do you mean? More than one way to upcraft. So, like... So you're saying... rather than... Let me see. I'm trying to see if we even have an item for this. How much power does a jet turbine even generate? Generates a lot.
Almost 2,000 on this setting.
Because we're in plentiful power, so that generates like 1,800 power per second.
1822 it tops out at. I think it's supposed to be 1,800, but rounding.
So, but also, doesn't it have to spin up? Isn't it using less power while it's, like, creating less power while it spins up?
Yeah, I think it uses more fuel and produces less power as it spools up. And then it gets more efficient as it gets to up there.
So, that's kind of difficult to calculate. I was able to calculate the sums of power produced by solar panels just with some Riemann sums, but I'm not sure how that would work with the jet turbine. Are you back at the surface, Tyler?
Nope. I'm still in the cold caves. I'm trying to make some mesh.
How likely is it that the power stored in blocks is pressure? I guess that could be possible. I was just thinking for a second, but really, the most efficient way that we know of to store power is to just store it as electricity. And I think we talked about this last week with Tadrin. I mean, putting power into a battery and then taking it back out is ridiculously efficient. It's like 97% efficient. It is the most efficient way we know of to store power. By far. Yeah, pressure is another type of power. But the problem with pressure is that things that hold a lot of pressure have a very negative side effect of overfilling, in that they tear apart quite violently.
Adding water to a dry, hot boiler.
I mean, you don't have to go any farther than a grocery store. Just buy a 2-liter of Coke, pour it out a little bit, shake it up, and then throw it like onto the ground or something. You'll see it makes a mess. Now imagine if that was explosive and not Coca-Cola. Yeah. Right, exactly. So things that hold a lot of pressure have a really bad habit of exploding and killing everyone around it. Batteries don't really do that. I mean, they can. If the battery gets damaged, it can actually, like, almost explode. It's more like it bursts into flames rather than explodes, but I would imagine that if there was a large enough battery, it could explode. But like your cell phone battery, it's not going to explode. What happens when a cell phone battery fails is they puff up, and then eventually part of the casing melts away, and then it shoots a line of flame out. So the casing fails before it ever explodes. That's in a cell phone battery anyway.
So this crystal mesh that I made is used in a pipe coater.
Pipe coater.
Crystal fiber mesh can now be applied to copper pipes using plastic pellets due to their unique molecular structure, acting as a bonding agent.
Huh.
Takes 300 power at 50 power per second to ensure an even coating. Jump to geothermal.
Oh,
The
wow.
geothermal generator components are used to form a high-tier passive power generation system capable of outputting 10 times the power of a jet turbine.
Oh, wow.
Must be placed in the cold caverns and fed heat-conducting pipes to start generating power. Works by generating energy from heat differences. For every pipe placed below the cold cavern level, the power generated per second will increase. Once the heat-conducting pipes reach the magma caverns, they will start absorbing heat from the magma sea, thereby generating exponentially more power than before.
I like the sound of that.
Since the geothermal generates energy from heat differences, feeding it freeze-on canisters should increase the geothermal's energy production by a significant amount. So right there, we've got a new generator and a use for the gas compressors from in the cold caves.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to dig all the way down to the magma sea. We're going to have to dig down through, all the way through the toxic caves and beyond, past Chrome and Molly.
Wait, doesn't the machine do that itself?
It might. It doesn't. I don't think it says it does. I don't know if we have to dig it out ourselves. But you know, that laser borer made really short work at that hole I dug.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect size for conduits too. So I suppose I didn't have to tear down all of the turbines from the surface, from the OET.
Yeah, probably not.
We could have just made some conduits, but we don't even have access to that yet. I think we need to finish the C5, get Chrome and Molly, and then there's research that takes 1 Chrome ore and 1 Molly ore, and then another one that takes the bars.
Sounds like a plan.
I think we're going to need different ore processing to process chrome and moly. I think we need to use at least the tier 5 induction.
Oh, wow.
And then I think there's a whole nother refinement process we need to get into after that. But with those, with our current ore setup, we've got the space to expand into that, I believe.
Okay, that's good. Sounds like a plan. Hopefully we have the whole crew here for that.
Right. Isn't his move done? Shouldn't he be joining us soon? Was he working on his office?
What are you talking about, Napoleon?
Yeah. It'd be nice to get him back, too.
Napoleon, where are you? If you hear this, join us. Well, let us know at least. I'm not sure because he has a family, so.
You know.
And I think he said he had a young kid around, so that might be a little
new youngin'.
A little hampering.
He'll be busy for a while.
Yeah. Problem with batteries is their electrolytes prove to add quite some internal resistance. Well, I think that's... Oh my god, he's here! Napoleon! Hey man,
Hey.
How are you? He was here the whole time.
Speak of the devil.
I think with the resistance, I'm not sure that pertains to rechargeable batteries. Oh, that's right, the time zone. Because he's on the West Coast, so it's like 4 p.m. Oh, wait. No, wait. It's 10 now. It's 4 p.m. when I start. And it's like 6. Oh, man. So your kid's probably still awake then.
9 for me. Is it what? 7 for Napoleon?
Yeah.
Well, you know what happens to white tin, right?
What?
Like little tendrils. They're called tin fingers. Like tin
Oh, yeah,
crystals
yeah.
that grow out of pure tin, and that can, in the scale of electronics that we're building in now, that's starting to create a lot of issues with short circuits. They literally reach out and touch other conductors and whatnot, other leads.
So actually, I was gonna say
And that same thing happens with batteries, even chemical batteries, lithium ions. It's real slow buildup over time. I mean, we're getting better.
Yeah.
But that's eventually what kills your batteries.
Right. Yeah, and I think if I remember this properly, that same phenomenon you're talking about now also causes the batteries to expand slightly as they charge.
Because they're like
That's no
sandwiched
good.
layers.
Yeah.
All the layers are sandwiched together, and then as
exactly.
they start to press out, they will expand. I do believe here. I remember hearing that. Yeah. Or that certainly isn't without or outside my realm of imagination.
But with the resistance, I thought that was just a problem with non-rechargeable batteries. Because what happens is when you have a non-rechargeable battery and it's dead, it's still capable of producing electricity. But the problem is...
Have you ever heard of a jewel thief?
The internal resistance of the battery is so high that none of the power can actually come out of the battery. Have I ever heard of a what?
Jewel thief.
Jewel thief? No.
Yeah, I didn't.
I mean, like a person that steals jewels?
High school. Kind of. Joule.
Oh, jewel.
Yeah, kind of.
Raise those beverages high, lads.
Sparkly gems that are energy. Jewels. But, so, say you use batteries in your remotes, and once your remote stops working, you'd say the battery is dead, right?
Yeah.
In a low-power device like that, it's pretty close, but with a diode, a resistor, and just an LED or something, you can make a Jewel Thief for pennies, 10 cents maybe. And you can eke out the very last little bits of power. Now, if you were to use a rechargeable battery and do that, you would bring it way under the minimum charge, and you would have it like undercharged, undervolt. And it
Yeah.
just would not recharge properly after that. You would damage the battery.
Something that's weird with batteries, when you get them super discharged, you can actually flip the polarity of the battery. That's real.
And
You can
Jewel
flip
Thief
the
would
positive and negative.
Would absolutely suck every bit of power out of that.
Once you do that, the battery is done. It can't ever be used again. Now, I did read some interesting theories about fixing them, but they're kind of dangerous. Basically, one theory says if you shock the battery by giving it an absolute crap ton of current, you might be able to force it back to the correct polarity.
Wait, like using a capacitor or a supercapacitor?
Yeah.
Those slow discharge super caps? Those are kind of fun to play with.
Maybe even like a wall, like what the hell you think call those things? Like a power supply.
Oh, just giving it a huge jolt of juice and amperage?
Yeah, you just give it a huge jolt in the current direction that you want it to go into.
Why don't you just get one of those like little tack welders, spot welders, electric spot welders, and then just fit the battery into like a little holder and then have some tabs sticking out, and then just clip onto each tab on each side of the battery, positive and negative, and spot weld it. Quote, air quote.
Well, that's what they do when they make power packs.
Yeah, that would be a massive spike of power. Do you think that would save it?
Oh, that would be a massive spike of power.
Yeah, we're talking, what, 50 amps? That would kill you. Don't touch that.
Yeah, don't touch that. But also, that adds a lot of heat, so you don't want... I mean, you definitely don't want to heat up one of those batteries.
That would be just a quick, brief flash, though, but yeah, lots of heat.
All right, Napoleon, it's nice to see you, man. Good thing I'm glad I could get you in chat for a sec.
Oh, school too? Yeah, he is way busy.
He's busy, man.
Yeah, take care of yourself, man. Hope you had a good, safe holiday.
Kind of a convenient segue, actually, guys, because we are right around the end of the stream time. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me again tonight. Always appreciate it. I love when you guys are in chat, so get in chat, please, and thank you. Make sure you guys slam that like button if you enjoyed what you saw today and you want to see more stuff like it. We got FortressCraft Evolved, we got Space Engineers, we got Electric Theory, Future Theory, anime news, and all kinds of things.
Random.
So make sure you guys hit like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not. Get in the Discord. There's a link in the description. My Discord is the only Discord that I don't have notifications turned off for, so I see all of the conversation that goes on. And that is the best way to get in touch with me, frankly. So join the Discord. And once again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope to see you guys next time. And I already said it, but I will see you guys next time. I messed up my outro.